بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So, welcome back to another lesson of English. This lesson is of course for Common Core, but it can also be used for first track and second year baccalaureate students because it is a very important lesson for all high school levels, which is the present perfect simple. Because it is part of Unit 10, Grammar, New Technologies, for Common Core. And of course, I'm with you, your teacher. So I hope you're doing well. Let's start. Before moving to the present perfect itself, let's do a little review of the past simple. We've seen the past simple for regular verbs, we add ed, and we've seen the different spelling rules. We've also seen the past simple for irregular verbs, which we have to learn either by learning them by heart or by practicing English through reading, listening, and speaking, and revising our lessons, of course. So here we have 4 sentences. What I want you to do is to fill in the blank with the proper form of the verbs between brackets, which is here, of course, is the past simple. So the first one we have Ali play football with his friends yesterday. Yesterday, of course, it is in the past, therefore we use the past simple. It is a regular verb, so we add ed, and we have y preceded by a vowel, therefore we only add ed. Ali played football with his friends yesterday. Second sentence, my family traveled to France last year. It ends with a consonant. It has a vowel, so we double the consonant and add ed. Traveled. Third, I studied in high school in 1999. We are in 2020, so it is the past. I studied. We have y. It is preceded by a consonant, unlike play. Therefore, we turn the y into I and add ed. I studied in high school in 1999. And the last one, we have Rimbaud write le bateau ivre when he was 17 years old. Write is an irregular verb, so it is wrote. Rimbaud wrote le bateau ivre when he was 17 years old. Very, very good. Now, let's look at this sentence, which is in the past, and we're using simple past, of course. Last summer, I visited my friend in Shaun. Shaun is Shaun, which is at the north of the Moroccan kingdom. So last summer, I visited my friend in Shaun. Let's look at the timeline. It is in the past. Of course, it is in the past. We're using the past simple, and we're talking about the simple past. It is a specific time in the past, a definite time in the past. Last summer. It is not last winter. It is not last spring. It is not last autumn. It is last summer. We know which time in the past. It is specific. Okay, it is definite. Now look at this sentence. I have visited my friend in Shaun. I have visited my friend in Shaun. Do we know the exact time? We don't. Right? We don't even know if it is in the past. Oh, but sir, we have visited. Visited is in the past simple. So it must be in the past. But we don't know when in the past. There is no time indicator. We don't have last week, we don't have yesterday. Interesting. Let's look at the timeline. So this is the timeline. Have the past, present, which is now, and the future, of course. Same as here. But look at the difference. Last summer, and look at the colors, of course. Last summer, something across a specific time in the past, a definite time. But look at here, we have a very long period of time in the past, and it is still ongoing. We don't know when. We know it is in the past, but we don't know the exact time. We don't know the definite time in the past. It is indefinite because we don't have any time expression, any time indicator that says it is in a certain time in the past. Therefore, we don't use the past simple. We use the present perfect. But sir, the present perfect and it is in the past? Yes, we're talking about the past, and yet we use the present perfect. It is very different from the present simple, of course. Look at the second sentence. He has broken his leg. He has broken his leg. As I said, it is not the past simple again, it is the present perfect. Do we know the specific time in the past? We don't. We don't have a time indicator in the past. Look at the timeline again. It is in the past. But look here. It started in the past and it is still ongoing in the present and even towards the future. Look at the difference between here and here. Here we have an action that happened in the past, but we don't know which time in the past. We only know that it is between the past and now, a very long period. Therefore, we use the present perfect. But here, again, we don't know which time in the past. We know it is the past. We know it started in the past, but it is still going. It is still ongoing in the present. He has broken his leg. Is his leg cured? No, it is not. He has broken his leg, which means that his leg is still broken. And it might be still broken sometime in the future. That's why again we use the present perfect when we have an action that started in the past and it is still ongoing in the present. Okay, starting in the past, still going. Just like you, for example, you are in Common Core. It is your first year in Participle High School. But let's look at it with a different approach. You started going to Participle High School in 2019, right? Today we are in 2020. Have you left the school? No, you are still studying in the school. So we say, I have studied in Participle High School. I have studied in Participle High School. The action started in the past in 2019, last September, and it is still ongoing today in May, okay, 2020. You will understand better, of course, with exercises. So let's carry on. Again, we have another sentence here in the present perfect. I have watched 3 movies this week. I have watched 3 movies this week. Today is Thursday. I have watched 3 movies this week. Has the week ended? No, not yet. Look at the timeline again. We have now, Thursday, we have the future and we have the past. Now, the action started in the past because the week starts on Monday. The week starts on Monday and ends on Sunday. And today it is Thursday. The week hasn't ended yet. That's why it started in the past and it is still ongoing. This is a time indicator for the present perfect. I have watched 3 movies this week. See, the week starts on Monday, ends on Sunday, and today in the middle. That's why we use the present perfect. The action started in the past. It is still ongoing. Now let's look here at different forms of the present perfect. Again, what are the type of sentences we have? We have affirmative, what else? Negative, and interrogative or question form. Very good. So let's look at, we have only seen affirmative forms of the present perfect in the 3 examples we use, right? I have a different example here. I have broken my leg. She has eaten the apple. Now, just like we did with the past simple, try to give me the rule of the form of the present perfect in the affirmative sentence. So I have broken my leg. Subject, yes, plus, very good, have or has, plus, what is this? Is it the past simple? No. Past simple of break is broke, eat, ate. This is different. It is what we call the past participle of the verb. So we have subject plus have plus past participle. And of course, when we have he, she, or it, we use has. She has, it has, he has. I have, you have, we have, you have, they have. Plus past participle. Okay? Let's continue now with the negative sentences. They have not done their homework. He has not done his homework. What is the rule again here? Again, subject plus have plus not plus the past participle. Pay attention to the colors. And of course, again, he, she, it has plus not plus past participle. And the last type of sentences, it is the interrogative or the question form. Have you seen this movie? Has Karima seen this movie? So what is the rule here? Yes, have or has plus subject plus past participle plus interrogative mark. It is an interrogative sentence. We need this. Okay, let's continue. So the form for affirmative is subject plus have or has plus past participle. For negative, subject plus have plus not plus past participle. Interrogative, have or has plus subject plus past participle plus the interrogative mark or the question mark. Okay, I hope it is very clear. If you couldn't understand, just replay the video again or send me your questions via the groups, Teams, WhatsApp, or Facebook. Okay, let's continue. It is easy. It's very clear, I guess, right? Now this is just like a summary of what we've been doing. This is normally what you have to write on your copybooks if we were in class. You should always, you can write it on your copybooks, of course, right now if you want to revise for next year, inshallah. So the forms again, affirmative, the rule, examples, negative, examples, interrogative and examples, and the use. So the first use, for the first example we used, I have visited my friend in Shawan. When an action happened in the past, without an exact time. We don't have a time indicator. We don't know when exactly in the past. We only know it is the past. Second use, when an action started in the past and continues to happen in the present. For example, Ahmed has shaved his head. Okay, or I have studied in Susi High School. Okay, we have more usage that we're going to see. Let's continue. Now, this is another table for irregular verbs. Now, for regular verbs, of course, the past participle isn't different from the past simple forms. We only add ed, and the same rules for past simple irregular verbs, spelling rules, are used also for the past participle. Okay, study, studied, studied. Now we have, this is the table of the irregular verbs for infinitive, simple past, and past participle. Yes, another list for you to learn, and it is better if you learn it in summer. Okay, so let's see. I have see. What is the simple past of the verb see? So, see, so, see. Talk, talked, past participle. It is regular, so talked, we add ed. Find, found, found. Write, wrote, written. Speak, spoke, just like wrote, spoken. Did, what is the infinitive form of the verb did? Very good. Do, did, doed, no, done, do, did, done. We have bought. Infinitive is buy. Simple past is bought. I will also share with you another list in our groups to make them easier for you to learn. So the verb to be, because it is was or were, past participle, being, we have lost, lose, lost, lost, want, wanted, wanted. Just like the one you have on One Piece. You know, this criminal is wanted. Okay, let's continue. At least try to learn these verbs today, okay? It will make things very easy for you. Please, if you can, pause the video and copy these verbs so you can continue the lesson, okay? Just pause the video, copy these verbs, unless you already know them or you've already learned them by heart. Okay, let's continue. Here we come to what we've seen this lesson, which is the affirmative, the negative, and the interrogative form of the present perfect simple. Again, they're an exercise we've been doing a lot with tenses, affirmative, negative, and interrogative. You have some sentences in the affirmative, others in the negative and the interrogative. You are required to give the other two forms of the sentence. He has written a letter, negative, interrogative. They have not stopped. Have we danced? She has worked, and he has not stopped. Okay, please pause the video, do the exercise, and come back for the correction. Then let's start the correction. So the first sentence, he has written a letter. What is the negative? He has not written a letter. Interrogative, has he written a letter? Good. Second one, they have not stopped. Affirmative, they have stopped. Interrogative, have they stopped? Very good. Third, have we danced? Affirmative, we have danced. Negative, very good. We have not danced. Affirmative again, she has worked. it is the negative. She has not worked. Interrogative. Has she worked? And the last one, Andy has not slept. Poor Andy. Affirmative. Andy has slept. Interrogative. Has Andy slept? Has Andy slept yet? Has Andy slept? Okay. I know you got everything correct. So very good, excellent. Let's continue. Write sentences in the present perfect. We have 5 sentences. I want you to write them in the present perfect. They ask a question. He speak English. I be in my room. They wash the car. Ali not forget his homework. Again, please pause the video, do the exercise, and come back to the correction. We're doing a lot of exercises when it comes to tenses, I know, but practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more exercises you do, the easier you learn and the better you learn. Welcome back. Let's continue with the correction. So the first one, they have asked a question. They have asked a question. And a full stop here, of course. Number 2, he speaks English. He has spoken English. Another full stop here, of course. He has spoken English. Number 3, I be in my room. I have very good been in my room. I have been in my room. Number 4, have they washed the car? And of course, don't forget interrogative, interrogation mark, question mark, because it is an interrogative sentence. Have they washed the car? Wash these two, clean with water, of course. Don't forget to wash your hands. Ali hasn't forgotten his homework. Ali hasn't forgotten his homework. So let's continue. Now, is it very clear? Is it clear or not yet? Again, I repeat, if it is not clear yet, go back to the beginning of the video, watch it again and pay more attention. Okay? Let's continue. This is another exercise. Put the verb or the verbs between brackets in the correct form. So here you were asked to put the sentences in the present perfect. Now in the correct form. It can be the present perfect, it can be the past simple, it can be the present continuous, it can be the present simple. Again, pause the video, take your time, you have 4 sentences. Try to do the exercise and come back for the correction. Welcome back. So the first sentence, it rained in Rahma City last month. Very good. It rained, regular verb, last month, specific, defined period in the time. So we use the past simple, and it is a regular verb. We add ed. Excellent. Number 2, the neighbor's cat died from hunger. Has died from hunger. Why? Why? Very good. Because we don't know. We don't have a time indicator. We don't know which period in the past. Number 3, my father worked yesterday. Worked, past simple, we have yesterday again. Very good. Najat visit her mother in the hospital. We don't have a time indicator, so we use present perfect. Najat has visited her mother in the hospital. Excellent. It's very easy, right? This is very clear. When we have a time indicator, we use the past simple because we know when in the past. When we don't have it, with the present perfect. That is one of the two usages we've seen. Can always go back to the usage, number one and number two. Now we have other usages for the present perfect, other reasons to use the present perfect. Okay, other times we use the present perfect. Let's continue. So number three, we have seen number one and number two. When we don't have a time indicator, which means we don't know when in the past, we use the present perfect. Or when the meaning of the sentence indicates that the action started in the past and it is still ongoing, still continuing in the present. Now, with number three, with just. Just. Are you hungry? No, I have just eaten lunch. So when we have just, which means a short time ago, we use the present perfect. Okay, I have just eaten lunch. Now you will tell me, but sir, in movies, we hear a lot of people, of actors saying, using the past simple with just. They don't use the present perfect. They say, for example, no, I just ate lunch. Some others even say, I just eaten lunch. Now, this is most of the time specific for American English. It is not grammatically correct, but it is used in spoken English. Now, if you use it in the exam, it will be incorrect, of course. When you have just, you have to use the present perfect. I have just eaten lunch. Number four, when we have already, already. Let's look at the dialogue. Don't forget to do your homework. Hey, I have already done it. I have already done it. We use already to say that something happened sooner than expected. Okay? For example, your mother asks you every day to clean your room. Every day. Please clean your room. Don't forget to clean your room. A certain day, subhanAllah, you woke up, you cleaned your room before she asked you. She comes to you and she sees you playing mobile phones or reading a book, hopefully, and she asks you, don't forget to clean your room. Clean your room. And with a long smile on your face, you say, I have already done it. I've already cleaned it. You don't usually do that, okay? But you've done it, okay? So when you see already, it's immediately present perfect. Usage or use number five. When we have yet, are we there yet? Remember from Schweik. Has it stopped raining yet? I haven't finished my exercise yet. Yet means until now. Until now. Which is just the meaning itself means that it started in the past. It is still ongoing. Okay? But pay attention. If you notice here, we have a negative and we have an interrogative sentence. Because yet is only used in questions and negative sentences. I haven't finished my exercise yet. Negative. Has it stopped raining yet? Okay. Have we arrived yet? We don't use it with affirmative sentences for the present perfect. Number six, when we have for. When we have for. For example, I have studied English for 5 years. It is a period of time. A period of time. Again, I have gone to Al-Mukhtar Susi High School for 1 year, for 2 years. Number seven, since. When we have since. I haven't seen my friend since Monday. When we have a point in time that is in the past and that is still ongoing again. I haven't gone out since March 14th. I haven't gone out since March 14th. Okay? I haven't eaten lunch since the beginning of Ramadan because we're fasting. Okay, so we have just, yet, already, for, since. And we have never and ever that we're going to see later. So here we have another exercise. Fill in the blank with yet, already, just, since, or for. Again, pause the video and do this exercise. Now I know you might be tired because this is a long lesson and we've been doing a lot of exercises and you've been doing a lot of writing too. I advise you, if you are tired, just do this exercise, go get some rest, maybe eat, and come back for the correction later, okay? Welcome back. Let's correct. We have 7 sentences. And I want you to fill in the blank with yet, already, just, since, or for. So number 1, excuse me, has Mr. Ahmed come yet? No, not yet. Short time. Number 2, Mr. Hassan has say that the meeting is postponed. Has just called. Has just called. Say that the meeting is postponed. Number 3, I have been living here for 20 years now. Pay attention, we always use present perfect here. I haven't seen Karima since last Friday. Number 5, would you like something to eat? No, thanks. I have just had a sandwich. I think we have already met somewhere. Met is the past participle of the verb to meet. Number 7, excuse me. She hasn't got her baccalaureate yet. Good luck for all those who are taking the baccalaureate exams this year. Don't let the opportunity slips from your finger, please. So let's continue. This is the correction. Don't worry, we're almost done. I hope that you had like a little pause, had something to eat, to drink, rested a bit, came back, so you are fresh. Now, what I want you to do is to write the simple and the past participle of the following verbs. So you're going to give me the past simple and the past participle of these 10 verbs. We have go, speak, be, buy, do, read, write, see, have, drive. Pause the video again. Start writing. Don't cheat, please. Okay? Just try to test what you already know. Bear in mind, we have used all these verbs during this lesson. So welcome back. Let's correct. So the first one is go. Go, went, gone. Speak, spoke, spoken. Be, was, were, been. Buy, bought, bought. Do, did, done. read, 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 read. Pay attention to how I pronounce it. I will say it again. Read, read, read. Write, wrote, written. See, saw, seen. Have, had, had. Drive, drove, driven. Of course, next year, inshallah, in first year, baccalaureate, we will be doing a lot of activities and games to revise regular verbs together. Inshallah, so you go to the second year baccalaureate knowing your irregular verbs already. So let's continue. Now we'll move to ever, ever and never. This is another game we'll be playing a lot next year, inshallah. Have you ever? Okay, this is an interrogative sentence, of course. Right? And we're using the present perfect. Have you ever been to Marrakech? Someone asks you that question. Have you ever been to Marrakech? So have plus has plus subject plus ever. So you told us have plus subject plus past participle. Yes, it is still correct. We squeeze in ever before the past participle. And then of course the question mark. Have you ever? Has he ever? Has she ever? Has it ever? Okay? Now when do we use ever? We use ever, of course, for questions. No, we don't use it for affirmative sentences, okay? Nor for negative sentences. We only use it for interrogative sentences for questions. It is when we ask about experiences at any time in the past, including now. Have you ever been to Marrakech? It means in the past. Have you ever been to it in the past? And including now. In Moroccan Arabic, we use وش عمرك, عمرك, which means عمرك كامل, which is in the past and now, but not the future, because in the future, you might go to Marrakech in the future. Okay? So, time in the past, including now. We'll practice a little. So, have you ever a trophy? The verb here is win. The verb here is to win. Have you ever won a trophy? Have you ever won a trophy? Have you ever? To London, the verb is be. So what are we going to say? Very good. Okay. Have you ever been to London? Next, we have a museum. The verb is visit. Is have you ever to ask questions? So what are you going to say? Have you ever visited a museum? Very good. This is a horse. The verb is ride. To ride a horse. I know it is one of your classmates' favorite leisure activities. Hello, Miss Khubay. Have you ever ridden a horse? This is a tent, and the verb is to sleep. Again, another one of your favorite hobbies is sleeping. So have you ever slept in a tent? Chopsticks. These are chopsticks. What do we do with chopsticks? We eat Japanese, Chinese food. Have you ever eaten with chopsticks? This is a snail. What do we do to snails? We eat them. So what are we going to say? Have you ever eaten a snail? This is a phone. It is broken. The verb is break. Have you ever broken a phone? It is basketball. Verb is play. It's not do, it's not go. Remember, play, do, go. Yuck. So have you ever played basketball? This is $20 bills, $20 bill. Just say money, lose, to lose something. You had it in your pocket and poof. So lose, lost, lost. Have you ever lost money? This is a ghost. Ooh. The verb is see. Hello. Ooh. Have you ever seen a ghost? This is money again. We're not losing it here. The verb is find. When you find money outside, it is not yours. Someone dropped it, but you don't know who did, or you do. So, have you ever found money? This is a mountain. This is the top of a mountain. Climb. We climb a mountain. Have you ever climbed a mountain? This is a fish. And this is the verb is catch. We catch fish. Have you ever caught a fish? Very good. Now let's move to another exercise. Write questions in the present perfect simple. We have 5 sentences. I want you to write questions. They finished their homework. Ali asked Hisham, the waiter bring tea. Really paid the bill. You ever write a poem? Write questions in the present perfect simple. Pause the video, do the exercise, and come back for the correction. I need answers. Welcome back. So, first one, they finished their homework. Write questions in the present perfect simple. What are we going to say? Very good. Have they finished their homework? Just like that? No. Question mark. Very good. Have they finished their homework? Can we add something? Yes, very good. Yet. Have they finished their homework yet? Number 2. Ali asked Hisham. So, has. Ali means he. It refers to he. Ali has Ali asked Hisham. Again, what do we do? Yet. Has Ali asked Hisham yet? Number 3. The waiter bring the tea. This one might be a little bit difficult for you if you don't know your irregular verbs. Yes, has the waiter brought the tea. Again, you can add yet. And number 4, Marilyn paid the bill. Has Marilyn, like this, paid the bill yet? So what do you think? Is it like this? Has Marlene paid the bill? The verb is not correct. Why? It is paid. Very good. Although this version, it is very old English. It was used in English. It is what we call archaic English. But nowadays we use paid. Has Marlene paid the bill yet? And the last one, you ever write a poem? Have you written ever poem? Is it this? No, teacher. What? Have plus subject plus ever plus past participle. Let's see. Have you ever written a poem? Right? Like this? Very good. Now let's continue. Another exercise. The last exercise, don't worry, it is the last exercise. Read the dialogue and put the verbs in the correct tense, the correct form. Again, it can be the present, past, present simple, present continuous, past, simple or present perfect. We don't know. Use what you learned this lesson, this session, and do the exercise. Again, please pause the exercise, do it on your copybook, and come back for the correction. Welcome back. So let's see the correction. Ahmed, this is a dialogue, of course, between Ahmed and Ibrahim. You ever be? He's asking Ibrahim, have you ever been to Tangier? Have you ever been to Tangier? Tangier? No, I have never been there. Have you? Yes, I have just got back. I have last year. I went there last year too. Fine, that sounds great. By the way, Khalid is, Alash is. We have now is the present simple. Present is now. Holiday and past. Really? How long has he been there? Fine, since he has been there since last Friday. I think I need. We have think. I think I need a holiday too. And the last one, and now four. We have four, so the present perfect. I haven't had one, a holiday, for 2 years now. But so we have now. We have now. And you're telling us here the present simple now and now. What? We also have four. Oh, okay. Very good. So this is the correction. Again, please, if you have some problems with the lesson, you're most welcome to. If you are one of my students, of course, contact me via the groups we have on Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Microsoft Teams. Or if you're not one of my students and you have some questions or remarks, please comment them below. If I upload this video to YouTube, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it or not. But if I do, you can leave them in the comment section or on Facebook. So, thank you for watching. Stay healthy, helpful, and calm. Don't forget to sanitize, and see you in class, hopefully very soon. Bye-bye.